20th ranked team in the land, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Gators will kick it off to get us underway. Coming out with it, it's Webb. Rolling the dice to... The end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. This crowd trying to show them what it's going to be like all day in this house. Out of the gun, the give to the back. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Back to pass. It's Iamaleava. Throws to the wideout. Oh, the freshman lucky that one didn't get picked off. Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are, guys.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players, you know, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game for a long time. They knew they'd have a national stage, and they got a chance to prove just how good they are.
Oh, man, make that statement. Make that early statement. We always look at the end of the season, and what does the committee say? Oh, they beat top 25 so-and-so. Here's your chance to put that on your resume that'll pay off big time and late in the season.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Trying to beat the D deep. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win 1st and 2nd down. You set up 3rd and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going, everybody on the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force 4th downs.
Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. On 1st down, here comes this offense. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. The give to the lone running back. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. When you reach this point in the season, these types of games, top 25 matchups, really determine whether you're going to be a contender.
Yeah, and really show what you're going to be the rest of the season. How are you going to finish strong throughout the season? You know, the first part of the season, now getting to the middle of the season, Palmer, getting a chance to show what you're about so you can finish strong.
It's a resume builder, no doubt about it. And really, there's been so much anticipation building up to this top 25 matchup. So which team can control their emotions, I think, goes a long way in who wins this one.
The Gator ground game is lurking in the murky waters, and it has been most effective.
Yeah, and we've seen them in the past, man. When Florida's really cooking, they've got some good backs. They've got some good balance, but they've got some physicality. And that's what you want to see from this unit.
Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. We had a barn burner the last time these two teams played, and no reason to expect anything else between these two bitter rivals.
Attention to detail, and I think the sense of urgency, David, in a game like this just goes way up.
And I think managing the emotions in these type of games, you know last year was a classic. Now you're trying to form this year's identity of this team and go out and get a win in a big-time rivalry game.
Looking downfield, it's Flagway. Quick strike complete. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes a stop.
One of the things that makes this guy so dangerous is how good he is after the catch. If he's got any space around him, he's able to burst. He's able to make people miss and get extra yards for his offense.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Gator! He'll try to tack on one more. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And it was capped off with the 8-yard run. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3-and-out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
In a competitive conference like the SEC, you just can't afford to start 0-1 if you want to chase a championship. Really important to get off to a good start.
No doubt, in the SEC, you've got to set the tone early. It's all about creating momentum out of the gate. Both of these teams had this game circled all offseason, David. They know what's riding on the line.
There's so much riding on the line. Who gets to Atlanta down the road? Bragging rights, recruiting rights, all this stuff. Once you get in conference play, it means a lot every single week.
It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. They were all over him, nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
A couple of yards shy of the 1st down marker, but they've decided this is 4-down territory. The offense still on the field. Quarterback will keep it. The Vols are stopped, but not before getting the 1st down.
Well, how's that for being aggressive? Early in the game, 4th down, in your own territory, and you go for it. And then your offense is able to come up with the big play, generate a ton of momentum, and stay on the field. That is impressive.
Fires to the right. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. The Volunteers are in the hurry-up. I know you want to prepare for every game the same way, but there's just something different about rivalry games, Jesse.
It's because, Reese, I think players are aware that games like this define your legacy as a player. Your record in rivalry games is something that people are going to talk about for years and years down the road. You have got to show up and play your best football in games like this.
Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's Iamaleava. He's taking the shot. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down. I'm not positive, but that 1st down marker might be in the next county. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Looking for his man. He's missed 3 in a row now with that last incompletion.
Offenses know and work on it all week. 3rd downs, we got to be really, really good. This offense not good on this 3rd down. It could come back to bite them.
He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. Quick pass on the jet motion. Across the 45. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
This offense has a lot of different ways they can attack you, and you're going to see the entire playbook at work in this game. Throwing it, running it, and getting guys the ball out on the perimeter. Great job.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Florida 7, Tennessee 0.
First down to start the drive after the break. Leaves it with the running back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And a great job by the linebacker. You could tell starting to crowd the line of scrimmage, get up there in the line of scrimmage, see it, diagnose it, get in the backfield, get the running back on the ground for the tackle for the loss.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Trying play action. Looking for a deep man. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. Bringing it back. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
As a quarterback, you've got to give your receiver an opportunity to make the play. You've got to put the ball on his body. And that throw gets away a little bit from the QB, and that leads to the tip and the interception.
Off the play fake on first down. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
Well, even though that pass was incomplete, I wouldn't be shocked if this defense in the second half decides to play some deeper coverages. This offense has already shown they're willing to be aggressive, and they've got a lot of speed. Moving forward, this defense cannot afford to give up big plays on defense.
2nd down coming up. Dropping back, it's Iamaleava. Going up top. And it's incomplete. Good play downfield by the DB.
Yeah, and I like the shot, the aggressive play down the field. We like throwing those jump balls up to my receiver because usually the receiver makes the play and makes the defender look bad. Nice job by the defender getting a hand on it, tipping that ball away from the wide receiver.
Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. The critical down and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right.
Welcome to the swamp, the giant that the head ball coach awakened, one that thrived in urban renewal, and now one where only the Gators get out alive. Little gets the blood boiling, quite like a rivalry game. Barbs, shots, trash talk, things that go on throughout the week will now all be settled on this field. As we'll see a team coming off a crucial bye week, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on the 20th ranked team in the land, the Florida Gators. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. And the balls will put total leather to crank us up. Takes it inside the 25. Chance for great field position. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Line gets set, first down. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. Dumps it to the back. Got a wide open receiver. All kinds of room to the right. The 10. Touchdown, Florida! And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby.
What a way to start this game offensively. You find the matchup you like, you put it in his hands, and he does the rest. The defense looks like they were sleepwalking out there to start this game. One play, they go the distance to score a touchdown. This defense better wake up.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Back in the old days when they used to kick it back and forth just to play defense? Is that what we're doing here? And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground.
You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the toughest games to date for both of these programs coming into this one. So there's a lot of eyeballs, David, on this game to find out who's mentally and emotionally the toughest.
Yeah, and we're going to point to this game as we get later in the year and big decisions are made. You've got a top 25 win. You beat them in the middle of the season, X, Y, and Z, so these are big for the resume.
They have relished this tight victory since the last time these two got together, Colin.
It's just winning is beautiful. And when you beat your rival and you get those bragging rights, Palmer, it is a glorious thing for a whole year and sometimes longer.
Well, that's the best thing about rivalry games like this. For the winning team, whoever pulls this one out here today, their fans are going to be bragging about this one for a long time.
On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Wide open downfield. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
And the Gators will snap it on first and 10. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. Give to the back. Bulls his way forward.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. They go to the ground. And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge.
That's a really good stop by the defense, Jesse. They need a few more. You've given up a bunch of yards on this drive and a bunch of plays, but all that matters is keeping them off the scoreboard.
Yeah, it's that bend, don't break mentality you're seeing right now, and this is the point where this defense has just got to lock in.
Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. The Gators will keep this drive going.
On third down, offenses have their plays. What they like in third and short, what they like third and medium, third and long. Great job by the offense having success. Now, it's incumbent upon the defense to learn their plays and try to shut it down throughout the game.
The Gators are rolling down the field. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. The officials move it 5 yards back, and it's 1st and 15 for this offense. They'll give it to Johnson. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going, handing the ball off.
Looking to throw, it's Lagway. He's right on target. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too, but don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. The inside handoff. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop.
Offense facing 4th down.
Now on 4th down and 5, they'll try to move the chains. Quarterback will audible. On 4th down, going to the air. Looking for the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Gator. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. They march 79 yards on the drive. They closed it going up top for the final few inches in the score. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Back to pass, it's Iamaleava. Quickly complete. At the 40, there he goes. Really nice job there by both guys, the throw and the catch, to work that defense and get the first down. New set of downs after that completion. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. This is the kind of game, a top 25 matchup in the early season, that you look for when you're trying to build your resume.
Yeah, these are so fun because as a player you kind of get bored if you don't get challenged, but when you got an early season challenge like this, all the adrenaline, all the juice, Palmer, you're ready to rock and roll.
I love this. We've had this game circled for a long time because we learn a lot in these types of games. What are these teams about? Which conferences are better? You're going to get a lot of answers today.
And the Volunteers will line it up on 1st and 10. They'll give it to the back. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The offense and hurry it low. Been showing them the run. Now they'll throw it. On the run, still looking. Trying to escape and get it himself. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down.
You can tell this is a pass play. He has his eyes down the field. He's looking to throw the football. But how nice is it when you got a guy like this that can scramble and go get you a 1st down? Just really hard to stop from a defensive perspective.
And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. The Vols want to crank the tempo. To the air, it's Iamaleava.
Doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And it's incomplete. The long pass downfield they couldn't hook up.
Yeah, those 4th down stops are so huge for momentum.
I'm having fun, man.
Great pass defense, seeing the ball, breaking on it, swatting it down so the receiver couldn't make a play. Nice job by this defense.
The Gators sending the offense back to work. They wanted to set the tone, strike quickly. Jesse, they've done exactly that, up 2 touchdowns.
And this quarterback has been dialed in, too. He's been so good reading coverage, going to where the open guy is with the football. They've been up and down the field, David, so far.
And this defense needs to make something happen right now. You've already given up a couple touchdowns. Your offense has got nothing going. Still early in the game. Get a stop. Create some momentum for your offense.
He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Quick touch pass to the receiver. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the 1st down.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
Yeah, and the running back didn't get much here, but, you know, you clearly want to always establish the tempo, run the football, be consistent, make that defense physically meet the challenge.
We've reached the 2-minute warning, and they will try to build on what has already been a dominant 1st half performance. Now on 2nd down. Looking for a man. It's Lagway. Gets it out quickly. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the 1st.
This is a very tough slot receiver to cover if you're a linebacker because of how quick and how shifty he is. You never seem to know which way he's going, and he always seems to create an open space for his QB.
Quarterback checking off. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Fires to the wideout. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. And the Gators headed quickly to the line. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Got it past the marker. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a 1st down.
That's a great example of the receiver knowing exactly where the 1st down marker is. He got the depth he needed to get, so once he was able to make the catch, he already knew he had it. Now, a fresh set of downs.
Now they've moved it just inside the 40. 1st and 10 from the 39. They're going to run it. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Tried to pound it on 1st down. Now back to the line. Fast motion from the offense. Quick pass on the fly motion. Past the 25. And the defense couldn't corral him, and he took it all the way. Touchdown, Florida! No midseason concentration lapse here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Penn State is currently trailing in this one, but there are more people in Beaver Stadium today than most American cities. The crowd alone can help turn this game. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to the Pandas. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Tennessee ready to go to work the big orange offense on the field. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Paul. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half, so find something really quickly you can go to.
After the misfire, it's 2nd down. The give to the tailback. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half.
I'll tell you, this defensive end, not only can he pass rush, but he can play the run as well. You see him beat the offensive lineman there trying to block him and get in the backfield to make that tackle for loss. That was impressive.
On 3rd down, he drops the throw. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. The Volunteers will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He gets a block, and the returner will be knocked down. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Quarterback empties his backfield. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. Looking to throw, it's Lagway. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
That is exactly what this defense needed. They have not had a great first half, given up a bunch of touchdowns, but this might get them started. This might get the energy going and maybe rattle the quarterback a little bit with that sack.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. The Gators decide to punt it away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Fires left. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Wants to throw on 1st down. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. Into the hallelujah land. Touchdown! Touchdown, Tennessee!
Man, nice job getting the passing game going. This is big, man. Going into the half, and listen, I know you're trailing, but building some momentum. Maybe this second half we can keep airing the football out, cutting into this deficit, and who knows what the heck will happen.
You get that touchdown right before the half, build the momentum, and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. The Gators will boot it away to start the second half. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. Down 2 possessions to start this third quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second half, so now you're down. I got to maximize every single one. Put your best plays together. Start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something special and some energy, but it's going to start with this offense here executing at a high level.
Back to throw. It's Iamaleava. Quick completion on the out route. Snowed under by the defense.
I want to get my running backs the ball in space as much as possible. And sometimes it doesn't work in the running game. But I can throw it to him. I can try to create some space out wide, dump him the football, let him make some catches, and see if I can't get some big plays out of him.
He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Caught near the sticks. It's Sampson. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. And the ball's racing to the line in the hurry-up. He built this offense around finding mismatches and just get the ball to the back and let him do his thing.
Yeah, it didn't have to be long down the field. Like it threw it right
Bro, shut up, bitch. Nigga got down.
Got a guy, when he gets in space, he can make big plays happen. Nice decision by the QB.
The give to the back. They went right.
I can't even switch my fucking plays, man.
It's going to be 3rd and 10.
I'll be back.
That back had absolutely no...
Hey, Vic, stop fucking messing with me, nigga. Let me play my fucking game, bro. You can't even switch my play, nigga. You don't comment on shit, nigga.
Didn't find a single crack to run through on the last 2 plays. Let's see if they go up top on 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. Release to the back. Catch in the middle. It's
I accept it.
they are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. And the Volunteers have this offense rolling. Trying to find his man on first down. With the catch, it's Sampson. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
And you see,
Man, if you can't switch your play, it got to be a long drive, baby.
But you got to find a guy that you can throw to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Trying to get to him. Finds his man in the middle. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down.
Well, this tight end is so athletic that at times they'll line him up in different parts of the field. That time he was in the slot. Nice job running the route, finding the open space in the defense for the completion.
And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense.
And just a great job by the defense being stout. All right, that's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
Wants to throw. It's Iamaleava. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls in.
So loud it's rattling your fillings on 3rd and goal. Takes the handoff. It's Sampson.
Bro, you're lucky as shit. I can't switch my plays. Bro. Yo, what the fuck?
He's looking to pass. Dances away to buy time. Touchdown ball. And the comeback is on.
Bro, he is lucky I can't switch my plays, bro. Yo. Hey.
With the extra point.
Hey, I love it. I love it. I love it. I'm not mad at it. I love it. Oh, man.
And he got into the house from the 6 to finish it. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position.
I want to make you mad. Come on. I need to stop. I need to stop.
The Gators sending the offense back to work. They still have the lead here, Jesse, but this would be a good time to put together a drive.
You're right, Reese. You can't rest easy right now. You just watch the opponent drive down the field and score a touchdown of their own, so you got to answer.
I was hoping it went to the other side. I was praying it went to the other side.
It is about momentum. In all the locker rooms and all the years coaching everything, you can't quantify, you can't measure it. And the momentum has swung to the other side. You got to get it back.
You love to deliver a punch on the first play of the drive. They've got it at the 46 on first down. The give on the inside. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
A loss of 2 yards on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Yeah. I'm from PG, cuz. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I live here. Nah, I'm from Cheverly, but now I live in Upper Marlboro. Thank God. I don't got nothing for you, nigga. Get off my phone. We ain't no big bro. That's no big bro head, nigga.
They'll immediately call timeout.
Timeout.
It's all right, bro. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
They've changed ends of the field, now facing 3rd down as they go back to work.
I know the Western ain't coming. I know the Zig coming.
To throw, it's Lagway.
Too far.
And he can't grab the bullet pass on 3rd down. They'll keep the offense on the field on 4th down already with a 1-possession lead. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same.
I ain't like that formation, brother. I hated it. I hated that formation. Let me know if you like this. We'll let you know.
Now this is rolling the dice, or perhaps they've gone outside their head. They're already up. Boy, this could really backfire if they don't convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down.
That should have been too far. That's all right. That was cute.
Very productive play and a 1st down.
That was such a risky call. With the lead late in the game.
Yeah, come on. I got you. I'll run it right back.
That could have been disaster if they don't get it. But with the conversion, now the question, is that enough to ice this thing and win the game?
Quarterback, quick pass to the receiver. And
We'll wait for him. We'll wait for him.
No pickup at
Be careful with that ball, too.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver, the different ways they were going to get it involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
Grabbed behind the line. It's and good coverage by the defense.
Be careful with that ball, man. Be careful with that ball, bro. Be careful with that ball, big bro.
He has such a a good feel to find the open spaces in the defense. Just makes life so much easier for his quarterback.
It's mine. I'm taking it.
Field goal range at the 29. Let's see if they can pick up a few or the first down on 3rd and long. And
who runs that play? Washington runs that play a lot. Giselle.
And you just get the feeling
that's a cool little play.
Defense has to find a way to get off.
It's a sneaky little play. It's cute.
This juncture of the game, trailing late if they're going to win.
Pistol.
And the Gators come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll run it, trying to trade time off the clock. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
You want to bring in your tight
That's a
ends?
beautiful drive. Beautiful fucking
line?
drive.
I'm going to bring in more
Beautiful
beef. Nice
drive.
job by the defense understanding the situation. Red zone, field shrinks. I need more bigger personnel on the field, some big guys that can stop the run. Played the run well. Great job by the defense understanding the situation.
They want the edge on the jet sweep. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore.
And listen, it's tough. It's a tough proposition. This is a top 10 defense against the run. You know they're physical. You know
well, you better just kick the 3 now.
And you're going to challenge your guys, especially in the red zone.
You could try to gamble, but you better take your 3.
Run the football against a really good defense.
To the air. It's Lagway. Got his man quickly. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
I like the zig. The zig. The zig.
Rise up to the challenge in a critical moment in this game. 3rd down, trailing by a possession late. They had to find a way to force an incompletion. They've now done that, and they're hoping the punt team trots on the field because they can sense victory on the horizon.
Direct snap.
You ain't built for that.
He's not going to get there, and they'll have to give up the football.
And how about the defense?
That was crazy.
Big on 4th and short. You know they're going to run the football. Great job stacking the box.
Damn. Hey, bro, tell the stadium to chill, bro.
For maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Here's the handoff.
Damn.
Down at the 21, but a really big play there to pick up 10. We have reached the 2-minute warning, and time is up.
You got to tell the stadium to chill, bro. You got to tell the stadium to chill, bro.
Spotted at the 21. It's first down.
Because, goddamn, bro, I can't even switch my... Look, I can't... Come on, let me switch one play, son. I can switch one play? Thank you, big. Thank you, big bro.
They'll give it to him again.
Damn, that's all I wanted to do. I just wanted to switch that.
First down, it's 2nd and 4. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. He's back to throw on 2nd down. He's taking a deep shot. A strike downfield. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback.
Either or.
Disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little
That's
bit
a good, what's your name?
Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit and forcing the incompletion?
Looking for a man. It's Iamaleava.
Oh,
now
no.
Adjusting. Going to try to get it himself.
That nigga fast was good. God damn.
Big hit there on the scramble.
Well, great job there by the defense because they weren't able to get him sacked right away, but you saw the coverage in the back end. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football. Didn't get the sack, obviously. You don't get the negative play, but you also don't give up a big one. You're feeling pretty good about where you are right now in this drive.
These fans stepping up to help this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws for the tight end. It's complete. And stampeding through the...
I scored too fucking fast. I scored too fast. I scored way too fast. I scored way too fast.
Man, great job executing. The offense did what they needed to do. You got somewhat of a decision here.
I scored way too fast. I need my turnover now. I need my pick. Whichever way you want to give it to me, a pick or a fumble, bro, I need it. So whatever way you want to give it to me. It's up to you, big bro. Whichever way, big bro. Whichever way. Empty base. I don't give a fuck. Whichever way, big bro.
Here comes the offense. A pretty good bit of ground to cover here, Jesse, but they've got some time to work with.
They do. So tempo is going to be important. You got to go fast. You just got to make good decisions at the quarterback position.
And those good decisions are throwing the ball beyond the sticks, using the sidelines to get out of bounds, try to maximize this time and get in a position to win.
Got the back over the middle. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
That play got a little bit freaky on me. I wasn't expecting that. I ain't even gonna hold you.
You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game.
Oh, the cool little
I got to
play.
be able to throw you the football.
Nah, I fuck with it. I like it.
I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on you.
The right play here is try to win it in regulation. Don't be too conservative. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Touch pass on the Jets.
Oh, no way.
Nothing but green ahead.
Just Sweet is OC, bro.
Inside the 20.
Just Sweet is Just Sweet is so just trash football to me, bro. It's just so trash to me. Oh, my God, bro. They got to... Niggas just shouldn't be able to just run just... It is what it is.
And as time is dwindling away in this one, the offense is set up first and
Fucking, bro, losing a game to Just Sweet is so ass, bro. Ass, bro. Bro. Losing the game to the fucking Jet. Oh my God, bro. Like,
that's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra.
It's disgusting, bro.
Timeout called by the defense and
I call that shit lazy football, but I respect it. What can you do? What can you do?
Just drives it between the uprights.
Fucking Jet. But that was a good play call, though. Definitely a good play call. Definitely a good play call. Damn, nigga, how you want to kick it?
From inside his own 15, looking for room. And the returner is stopped. Got to move quickly here. They need to get.
I can't even see my fucking what's his name.
He wants to start this drive with a pass. He can't find his man in the
you gotta pass that, sweetheart.
6 seconds left.
Well, you look at the clock. We've got time for one more play.
Bro, look at
range here, needing a touchdown to win this game. This is going to be a last-second, last-chance play that they practice throughout the week. It's going to involve
fucking
a lot of laterals. We've seen crazier stuff happen in college football.
That's a dot, too. That
Remember,
makes
all they
sense.
have to do is get it close enough for a field goal here. On second down, he'll try to make the connection. Finds a tight end. Timeout is called with just 2
How many off
seconds
field
left to
goal?
go.
Field goal.
They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field.
I can't even push him up.
They'll throw it on first down. He's taking a deep shot late in the game.
Oh, he dropped it! Oh, he dropped it! He dropped it! No fucking way! He dropped it! Yo! He dropped it! No way!
Impressed by the poise, by the winning.
Oh, he dropped it! Oh! What? What?
To get this one.
And it's hard. And these
What?
the emotions running so deep. Like, you sometimes get
What?
You get too many penalties. It's hard to rein in your emotions, but they did. They kept it in check, and now bragging rights for a whole year.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation
He dropped
of college
it!
football.